Hey, what is up, broskies? It is Sladsack here today, guys, and it's been a while since I played Doki Literature Club, but we're just hopping up right back into it because I feel like we're finally in the groove again. And yeah, so basically we're here without Sayori because she hung herself, I think. Explanations are going to be in the playlist down below, so make sure to go check that out, and it'd be a huge help if you shared. But who am I going to read my poem to first? Well, let's just do Yuri. We've kind of been centering the game around her, to be honest. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! So sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Wait, this isn't my first. Oh yeah, it did this weird thing after what? Just go watch the videos. You'll know. I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry. Yuri buried herself in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through it myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form to fit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finishes her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Oh, sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, it isn't supposed to be a literature club. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? I'm pretty sure that's what that says. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Don't know how that has any relevance to what's going on. I will not question it. I guess it was cool. As me, I am not that much of a poem guy, so I don't know much. Don't take my word for anything. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? That's bullshit and you know it. I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, and that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. I'm not eating the paper, and you're not gonna force me. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Carmel. Really? Oh, I forgot I named myself Carmel. That's fucking funny. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it at all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. that usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared to Ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. This is hinting at Savory a lot, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. Last time I played this, when I was editing it, I noticed that there were like weird visual glitches, and I missed it a lot because I just tunnel vision right to the text. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Might as well do Natsuki because of her eyes last time. It's pretty weird. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad, but you were supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. And the Suki retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you need to show me yours, right? Grrr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I remember this. You're gonna like it, I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously, but it isn't the point of the poems to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like that it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I don't understand it, so haha. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Well, yeah, I understand, but the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts the more weight on wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last connect. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, Monica. Hi, Caramel. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Carmel. We're all a little embarrassed today, don't you know? But it's sort of a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I handed Monica my poem. I like it, Carmel. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh geez. No. It kind of makes me something Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer too, so take it as a compliment. Ah ha ha, if you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ah ha. I hate that she finished every line with ah ha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and slips down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her attitude. Ooh, that's a little dark. It's a topic I wasn't expecting for this game. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. A hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced to my surroundings. But my burned eyes no longer see color, and there are others in the room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? That sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I bandage my pen. Neat. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ha, it's okay. Yet that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines, and performed out loud. It can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that some kind of epiphany, word I can't read recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way of thinking about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They are gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try and that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I don't really need to... thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, Caramel did too, so based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, appreciate the offer that I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Caramel liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Caramel appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Caramel started showing up. That's a little sus. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Talking out your own insecurities to others like that. Oh, hey, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look, talking, you want to Edgy bitch, edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing with others with your sickening attitude. You think that you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing that you know is hard to try. It's like you know cute. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do that, don't you? Did you just... Oh, hey. What the fuck is wrong with your head? Oh, jeez. Yeah, go on. The Carm will hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if saying, "Here, Carmel, she's just trying to make me look bad." That's not true. She started it. How, oh, I can't. Oh, so... And looks like we'll find out next time. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And I hope you guys... we're just gonna save before I do anything stupid. How... Oh, I can't save. Oh, it looks like they stopped me from doing a cliffhanger. Well, we've been basing it all around Yuri, so let's stick it with that. Hi, Monica. Hey, Carmel, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ha ha, some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You'd understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time. I am getting a sense that I'm being fought over. That's pretty weird. Suddenly, Nasuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Nasuki or did. Carmel, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. No, you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Nasuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Carmel. It would be just embarrassing with you listening, Sai. I guess you don't really have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing trouble. Whoa. Monica's gone now. Bouncy. Papa. Strawberry Adventure. Anxiety. Tenacious D. Effulgent. I don't know what that word means. Valentine. Secretive. Melody. Disoriented. Misfortune. Contamination. Swimsuit. Death. Oh. Whatever this means. Oh, fuck. Well, this looks like a good stopping point for today, guys. Well, we'll just, Hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Slantek here, signing out.